so you live in Santan Valley, and you've got a dog. You already know this place is special. Well, this is your guide to finding a trainer who really understands our desert community. We want to help you and your dog feel confident and happy everywhere, whether you're hitting the trails or just strolling down your street. Here's a quick look at what we'll cover. We'll start with what makes training here unique, then figure out your specific goals, find a great professional, talk about the budget, and finally, find the best spots to practice everything you've learned.
All right, first up, our local environment. Training a dog here is about more than just the basics. It's really about getting them ready for life in Santan Valley.
Think about it. Daily life here has its own set of challenges, right? A good trainer is going to help your dog learn how to handle the heat, stay calm when a golf cart whizzes by, and know how to react safely if you see a coyote or javelina. It's all about building a dog who's relaxed and can thrive right here with us.
Okay, before you even open a single web browser, the best thing you can do is take a minute to think about what you and your dog actually need.
So, what are your main goals? Is your dog struggling with something specific, like fear or barking at every dog on a walk? That falls under behavior modification. Or maybe you just want a polite family member with good manners. That's your classic family dog training. Then, of course, there are the more specialized jobs, like service or therapy dogs, which are their own unique journey.
And then, how do you want to learn? You've got options. Private lessons at your home are awesome for things that happen, well, at your home, like jumping on guests. Group classes are fantastic for learning to focus with other dogs around. And things like board and train can really give your dog an immersive learning experience. Honestly, the best fit just depends on your goals and what your schedule looks like. And your dog's age plays a huge part in this. With a little puppy, it's all about positive new experiences and potty training. That tricky adolescent phase, that's usually all about focus and learning some self-control. For adult dogs, you might be fine-tuning skills, and for our senior pups, it's about keeping their minds active and happy. Okay, now that you've got your goals sorted out, let's talk about the really important part, how to spot a talented, kind, and effective trainer. The very first thing you'll want to look for is a trainer who uses positive reinforcement. It sounds technical, but it's simple. It just means they use things your dog loves, like treats, a fun toy, or just praise, to encourage the behaviors you want to see. It's not about forcing or scaring them. This way of training builds a ton of trust and honestly makes learning fun for your dog. Here's the thing about Arizona. There's no official license for dog trainers, so looking for professional certifications is a really good way to see who's serious about their craft. You don't have to memorize these letters, but when you see them, it tells you that a trainer has put in the time and money to get educated and stay up to date on the best, most humane methods.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. We're talking about what to budget for and the essential questions you need to ask any potential trainer.
It helps to think of training as an investment in having a great life with your dog for years to come. So here's a ballpark of what costs look like in our area. A puppy class for a few weeks might be a couple $100. A one-on-one private lesson is usually in that $100 to $200 range. And then board and train programs, because they're so intensive, are at the higher end. This should give you a good starting point for your budget. When you're talking to a trainer, you're the one doing the interviewing. So you'll definitely want to ask what methods they use. Make sure you're comfortable with their answers. Ask about their education. I really like this question. How will you make this plan work for our family and our life here in Santan Valley? And of course, always get the details on how progress is measured and what the final cost will be. So, you've got your trainer and you're getting to work. Now it's time to take all those new skills out into the real world. That means knowing the rules and knowing where to go. Living here, you've kind of got two sets of rules to follow. On the one hand, you've got the official penal county regulations, like leash laws and licensing, but then you've got the unwritten rules of desert life, right? Things like teaching your dog rattlesnake avoidance or how to handle the heat. A solid training plan is going to help you with both sides of that coin. So you and your dog are making some great progress. Now, where do you go to really lock in those skills in a way that's safe and effective? We're lucky to have some really great spots around here. Santan Regional Park is perfect for practicing loose leash walking with real-world distractions like hikers and horses. If you need a secure fenced area to work on your dog's recall, the dog park over at Schneff Farms is a fantastic option. Think of these places as your real-life training grounds. At the end of the day, all this work is so you can just enjoy your life together. Having a well-trained dog makes neighborhood walks relaxing, it makes hikes on the trails a blast, and it means you can have friends over without any stress. We hope this helps, and we wish you the very best on your training journey.